My neighbor is a qualified potato producer. A nice guy who kindly helps with the battery when my car does not start. Every year he clips the outside of our hedges next to the lane where he has to pass regularly with his machines. We enjoy a good conversation when we are together once in a while. Better a good neighbor than a distant friend, they say, and that's definitely true. I'm mentioning my neighbor because, as he is, like everybody else, a taxpayer. With such tax money, lots of institutions such as museums are supported. Museums nowadays have to attract a lot of visitors. A small museum nearby closed down due to financial budget cuts. One was of the opinion that it did not attract enough visitors after a merger between other smaller museums, without a good reason actually, was refused. This small museum managed to realize innovative experiments on the interface of nature and art and was mentioned very often in the media, which has a positive effect on the image of the city. The museum, with limited financial resources, attracts a modest number of visitors, introducing innovative experiments. But in the end, the politicians preferred an educational center, hence the museum was transformed. After it disappeared into oblivion. My neighbor's response to his process was simple and clear. Well, such a museum does not work out, and it's logical that it was closed. He looked at me surprised when I pointed out to him that his potato company received much more subsidy than a museum. And after all, agriculture in Europe annually is supported by a very substantial support system in which hundreds of millions of euros tax money disappears. Institutions which are underwritten by tax monies have a special responsibility to society. That's a fact. But it seems to be especially the case for the arts as well as museums. They need to prove themselves again and again via a complicated reporting and control system. The problem is that the museum product increasingly is viewed as an average market product, which only has a right to existence when it's sold for large sums of money. The fact that museums have an important role in reflection, education and connection between people and providing a meaning to them is ignored. And that's exactly the added value of a museum versus a potato field, which solely produces potatoes for fries. Nothing wrong about fries, although I would not eat too much of them, but the museum product is not quite comparable to a common market product, and certainly not with French fries.